Hi everyone, today we are creating a fun design that is extra tall and decorated with wafer paper shards. Rice paper shards, not wafer paper, but you can do this with wafer paper as well, just a different method. In fact, I might as well make a video for that in the future. But here we have chocolate mud. This is buttercream, and then I have crushed Oreo cookies that I'm adding in between. You do, however, want to add buttercream on top of your crushed Oreos just to make sure that the top layer of cake sticks. Otherwise, the Oreos stop it from touching the buttercream and it kind of just slides around. Covering it completely on the outside with more buttercream. This is going to trap in any crumbs. And then once this is well and truly on the cake, you can smooth it all out, collect any frosting on your scraper, dump it back in areas that need some love, or you can dip back into the main bowl of frosting if the holes are a little bit too big. Once you're happy with the outside finish, bring that lip of frosting to the center and then refrigerate for about an hour if you can. For the rice paper, I have some tap water, some gel food color, and then I'm just dipping those rice paper circles into the water for about 10 seconds. You will definitely want to wear gloves for this because I tinted and I wore that food coloring for days. But that's okay, it's part of the cake decorating journey. We are then placing this on top of some baking paper. For added texture, you can scrunch up the baking paper beforehand. Shape it if you like. You might need some pegs to help it stand. And then to make it a little bit more interesting, I have some darker water with a blue gel food color. And I'm just spooning it onto there. You can use a sponge, kind of spread it around, and that way you get this really cool two-tone effect. I allowed mine to sit in the oven with the door open at 60 degrees Celsius for about an hour. After that, they were super easy to handle. I painted the edges silver with silver luster dust and a rosewater spirit. Our cake at this point is nice and solid from the fridge, so I'm adding my black buttercream. I got it this color just by adding a whole heap of gel food color in black, but then also some yellow, because whenever I seem to add just black, it creates a bit of a purple tint instead. Yellow will help to bring that back to a nice shade of black. Add some frosting into any pockets and then continue to smooth until you're happy with the finish. Clear up the cake board, top of your cake as well. My cake was pretty chilled, and so by this point the frosting at the very top had hardened, which made it super easy for me to cut away the excess with my little spatula. At this point you can start adding in your shards. So just press them in, be gentle if you can, they will break if you press too hard. If you absolutely need to, you can pre-cut incisions with a knife and then feed these shards through that incision. And maybe some buttercream at the back to really secure it on there as well. Some little shards for filler and your cake is complete.